got him for Infinity. They've got him for both Infinities, and they get Homecoming 2. And apparently, it has to be called Spider-Man: Homecoming 2. It can't just be Spider-Man.
Not semicolon.
Homecoming 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, Homecoming 2 Electric. Homecoming 2 and MJ3. I mean, so they've got to keep it in that silo.
Oh boy.
So introducing Spider-Man and introducing King-Man as a foil to both of them when they know that they can't necessarily go beyond it is probably tricky. But I'm waiting to see China and Japan because right now he's ahead domestic of Spider-Man, Amazing.
Right.
But because China hasn't kicked in, it looks like an underperformance.
As far
as far as domestic even.
Let's not forget Silver and Black. Gina Forrest Blythewood's Silver and Black with Black Cat and Silver Sable. Let's not forget how that's going to tie into the Spider-Verse specifically.
But that's the Sony Spider-Verse, right?
And I'm saying, But in theory, Feige's, playing with all the toys, so in theory.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends. If China kicks in 100 million and Japan kicks in 50 million, then it will have done better than the Amazings. If it doesn't do better than the Amazings, even though critically it's perceived as better,
so much better.
Bottom line, if it doesn't make Sony more money, then they're somewhat disincented. It's at 306 now, I think, domestic.
Okay.
No,
look at Box Office Mojo.
Is it 306?
I think it's 306.
Oh, I thought it was a little higher than that.
Okay.
Box Office Mojo
shocked.
will tell the tale.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Twala, while we're waiting.
I would think that the next time we see Daredevil facing off against King, you're going to have to bring in
that's this
Punisher.
weekend, probably
You're going to have to bring Punisher.
Yes.
And I think Punisher may dovetail and go into fighting and having all that. Because Punisher said to Kingpin, next time we meet, only one of us is walking out of here. So I think that there's more chance of them coming together.
I'm surprised there wasn't a Punisher cameo in this, just because. I mean, you brought him into Daredevil on some level.
Punisher takes over the screen. He runs through.
He may, but I'm saying he may. But I'm a fan of just give the easy payoffs.
It should.
John, are you available to shoot on this Tuesday?
In an interconnected universe, especially in a contained pocket of your corner of an interconnected universe, it makes sense to do as much as you can to throw those bones. Because now everybody knows there's a Punisher series coming.
Right.
So since there's a Punisher series coming, and there's this major earthquake, and there's this major criminal organization running around killing people, that's Punisher's bailiwick. It should be a thing.
In New York.
I was disappointed not to see Phil Coulson, honestly. I'm always disappointed not to see Phil Coulson.
I'm just wondering if after he shot up Nobu's cats on the rooftop, if he just said, let me get out of New York for a while.
But I'm saying he's already been involved with the Hand. It just made sense to have.
Well, he's been involved in the sense that he was killing them on the rooftop. He was basically killing off goons in the street. He was like him for killing the cats on the rooftop. He was like, I don't give a fuck.
And I'm sorry. I'm glad you said that, because since we know that Daredevil knows Punisher intimately now,
right?
And they all needed some help,
right?
Daredevil can't trust Punisher.
That's true.
Punisher's not a phone.
They don't trust each other.
No, but
not a phone
he dislikes the Punisher.
He's not easily found. It's not like Punisher's walking around when I'm not.
They don't have each other on WhatsApp.
It's like Punisher cannot walk around on the streets.
But he always finds the shit.
He broke out of prison. He's not just easily found.
If the Punisher cameo had been him tracking the African warlords' child soldiers or something like that, I could have rolled with it.
Yeah.
I don't
but he
think
doesn't care about black people.
I don't think he could. I don't think he
factual.
could have jumped in and bound him.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Because in 8 episodes, you had to convince half your lead characters to contribute.
Yeah.
So you certainly didn't have time to cajole Punisher.
Well, not to say Punisher, you cannot kill because he's killing.
Oh no, he's definitely killing.
That would have been funny.
Yeah, he and Luke would have had a big problem.
He already said, "Fuck it."
Now, what I'm waiting for is Punisher meeting Cage and shooting him 50 times and looks like, bruh, did
Are we
you
still doing this?
10 cartridges ago? I'm like, good, you're not doing anything. And no, I can't be stabbed either. And no, I can't be punched either. What are you doing?
If you have some incense, though, you might have some.
If you got the weed, if you got the sweet Kush incense cone, I'm out.
Man, that Lily of the Valley will get you. Watch out for
I
it.
rolled my eyes at that scene. I'm sorry.
And it took, what did it take? 5 minutes for for Cage to be overcome, and as soon as that first little whiff of smoke, he was backing up, and then he was like, Iron Fist was out in 10 seconds. I was like, see,
well,
this is why
everybody knows Iron Fist is the worst.
No,
Everybody knows that.
He is.
I mean, he is Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Cage, damn it.
I know.
I guess he's got that stamina.
It's gonna take a little more to knock me out.
Closing thoughts as we go around, or any predictions or wishes. We already talked about Punisher coming up, but
I'm just waiting for what is it, November 14th for Punisher?
Sure, why not?
That's Punisher.
is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's in and around the time of Thor, is it?
Thor,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
around
Thor's around the 3rd, Punisher, and
As
then
above, so
Justice
below.
League.
My prediction is that Colleen Wing heats up her katana in a microwave and plunges it into Danny's heart, and she becomes the Iron
That's
Fist.
a wish.
That's a wish. That is a wish.
That's true.
I want her to plunge her fist into him, a la Temple of Doom, pull out his heart, eat it, and then she gets the tattoo.
There's a problem though. If you stick that katana in the microwave, it's going to explode before it gets hot.
And if he's standing in front of it waiting for a latte, all the better.
That's
what I want.
I like I said, I'm not mad at this series. I was able to enjoy it. I was able to sit through it because I'd already paid for it. If I had gotten Netflix just to watch this, I'd probably be pretty spicy. But I was able to enjoy enough of Luke Cage. I was able to enjoy enough of Jessica Jones, whose eye rolling is epic.
Yes.
And enough of Claire Temple, and enough of what I was able to get out of it to not be mad at spending 8 hours. Had I spent 13 hours, I might be more angry.
Yeah, for me, it was okay. It's nothing to get excited about because after they meet, there's almost nothing for them to do but fight each other to get we're all good guys. We all got to fight first out of the way, and then fight the hand. There's no eye-raising moments in this series. Mm-hmm. The fight sequences are pretty good. The group fighting, pretty good. But I mean, other than that, what else was going to me? This show reached the logical conclusion. There was nothing else to take away from it. Like, okay, yeah.
I think I enjoyed it the most, even though I saw its obvious flaws. If I was watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., my wife just started watching it from the beginning, so I get to see all the episodes condensed, pushed together. Mm-hmm. This Defenders is still better than any of these other properties on TV.
Yeah.
So for me, it was. You disagree?
I think
TV.
I know. I think the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., even though I didn't enjoy every aspect of it, I thought this last season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
But how many seasons are you talking about?
No, I understand, but I'm saying when you're talking about, there are 8 episode arcs, I think, within Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that were as strong or better than Defenders. If you're talking about just 8 episodes, now, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is obviously 23 episodes, so you've got a lot going on.
If we're going to go 8 episodes, I'm going to go season 2 of Agent Carter. Season 2 of Agent Carter is amazing. It's really, really good.
Okay, but also you still had to go through the first season, you're still pulling from the first season and that background to appreciate the second season.
Okay, but you had to go through 13 episodes of the execrable Iron Fist to get to Defenders.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Well, he did it, but that's what you certainly did. And so I'm saying this all
only for the NerdCast.
Right.
The only reason.
The Netflix verse. I liked Defenders. I liked the fact that you had some actual super-powered antagonists. Mm-hmm. That's to me critical in a superhero movie. If you have a superhero just fighting a regular person, then it's not as good. I liked that Gal had powers. I liked the revelation that Alexandra was millennia old. I thought the Constantinople thing was cute. I loved that. I loved Brom just wanted to prove he could do it.
If you know history.
Right.
You gotta know history.
So when that was the first time I said, oh, she's just this rich, evil woman. And then she said, Brahms just did it to prove he could. I said, oh, this bitch is old.
She's talking about
first. Right. Now I'm like, okay,
so
it just got a little interesting.
Yes.
And then when you pulled Gao into it, Murakami wasn't that impressive to me. Budokan wasn't that impressive to me. Bakudo. But the warlord dude, Sueda.
Yeah.
And
unfortunately, they killed him way too early.
He was giving it to Luke. Except they didn't do what we promised.
No.
His blood was supposed to stop coursing through his body.
Against you or I, we'd be dead.
Oh yeah.
Those pressure point strikes, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. You saw the technique.
Right. They can't penetrate the skin. Oh, that's true. You know what? That's what it was. He couldn't penetrate the nerve clusters beneath it.
Yeah.
Steel hard skin.
Too hard.
Right.
You've never run into anybody like that.
Like even still, he was still giving Luke.
Oh no, he was giving the work. He was giving the work for real.
He was like,
clearly.
oh yeah, this is hell.
Can we all agree that it was, in a general sense, good?
Yes.
Yeah. Much better than Iron Fist by any measure.
It was a solid Toyota Camry.
Okay. I'll go up
That's
above
a serviceable
Camry.
car.
I mean, it was. It was nice to see the gang together.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, as a Daredevil story, it was so close to what I was hoping to see out of his encounter with Elektra on screen. I buy it almost just because of that. I liked Gal. I liked seeing Luke and Claire, and I like that Misty is getting the arm.
Honda Accord with all the trimmings.
Yes, there.
Yes,
I'll take Honda
with the nice
Accord.
little GPS screen on it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
And the kit, and the touring kit.
Kit, right.
Yeah.
And
Now,
four-door.
Yeah.
Was anyone else annoyed by the transitions between scenes? Is that fisheye little screenshot thing they kept doing was annoying as hell to me.
Oh,
That's it.
I'm glad you said that.
That's
Before we go, one thing I did not like, this opening theme credits sequence was the worst of them all. I appreciated.
I didn't even look at it. I don't even remember.
I started skipping over
it, and then I skipped after that.
Yes. I always watch
just,
Daredevil. I watch it every single time.
That was cool. I skip just because when I'm binging, I don't need a minute and a half every single time of the same stuff. But the first time I saw it, and the city map thing, and the different colors that they keyed to the characters, I thought, yeah, okay, whatever. It's not as cool as Daredevil, which was the coolest one, and I hate Iron Fist, and Cage's was simple by comparison.
I like Jessica Jones's.
Yeah, it was okay. She's I give Misty Knight all the credit in the world for saying I thought she'd be bigger. Because that's my thing with her.
Yeah.
She's
so
it's not
slight.
that she's. I don't need her to be Gina
Caruso.
I don't. No. MMA chick. I don't need her to be the blonde MMA chick who got her ass kicked.
Ronda Rousey.
She looks smaller than Gal Gadot to me.
No, she is. She's like
Gadot.
5'3",
and she's thin. If she didn't have that scarf around her neck, it'd be a toothpick.
Yeah.
So
she's a small character though.
She is.
Comic book wise, she's a teeny little.
She was fit when she was in the skin tight costume. She didn't look like bones. She had a body.
It looked kind of sad.
Yeah,
it did look sad.
She wasn't.
I know she's not.
Like Spider-Man was like,
right.
I'm okay.
I don't know. It's just because she's so small and her fighting technique was not great.
But I do love Luke's fighting technique. He's like, I'm just shrugging off everything that's happening.
Right. Yeah. And I'm punching really hard, and I'm grabbing and I'm throwing. That's fine.
If Luke Cage all of a sudden knows martial arts and can really throw something back. If Jessica Jones, who only relies on her strength and her power, if all of a sudden she can fight, she's a slugger. She's a bar fighter.
Yeah, I don't need her to be Kung Fu Princess. I'm just saying, knowing what her weaknesses are and her knowledge of her weakness, because she doesn't have Luke Cage's invulnerability, I didn't think she was as effective. And I also thought that for the hand, even if they're durable, they don't really have super strength except for Gal's telekinesis or whatever. They should have been handled a little bit more readily by two people with the strength class that Jones and Cage have. I mean, a punch should have put Murakami down a little bit longer, and he was getting that work from Luke in the underground thing. I'm sorry. I just had to ask this one question.
Sure.
The door, right? That was a door to Kunlun, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Which is a different dimension, right?
Kunlun's basement. Mm-hmm.
So, are we saying now that Kunlun is sharing vibrational space? Because why would the Dragon Bone mining destroy New York if it's really the Dragon Bones
on the other side of the wall?
Exactly. The wall was a portal to Kunlun, and that portal was, first of all, hit very hard by them trying to get through it.
No. I'm saying, she said when we take these bones out, when we take these bones out, the city will be destroyed. But it's only a city, and cities fall all the time.
Because
those bones are in Kunlun, though.
They're not. They're partial. It's a dimensional weak point. In the same way that, like, if you watch Critical Role, the Fire Shire had a point where this dragon came through. So I mean, it's a weak point between dimensions.
So it's infinite Earths.
Well,
and they're sharing space on a vibrational
and that
and the
one
bones
is
are actual granite
underneath
in the earth or whatever.
Yeah, so if you do that, it's going to mess up the vibes, and then New York's going to have a whole other nature horse.
Only thing, I know we're digressing, but I couldn't quite reconcile how in New York, which is full of subway tunnels, for 100 years,
right? But there were 300. I mean, they were really deep in. They said how deep below the tower they went. It was way past.
It was 30 floors or something.
Yeah, 30 floors.
So skyscraper height below.
Right.
Which is farther than subways.
But to me, what shouldn't have really affected the surface.
I mean, the bones, to your point, the bones were kind of enmeshed in the rock.
Yeah,
but there were still holes between the bones. It's not like they were excavating fossils and taking away, earth underneath the bones. The empty space existed. The bones weren't
It's
structurally
like a
carrying.
subway tunnel that they
Yeah,
created.
they weren't,
But
they
yeah, it
weren't
was a
carrying
cave. It was a
60,
cave.
I mean-
60 levels of weight
Yeah.
structurally on a dragon bone. It was like a big pocket underneath.
But
it's
like
energy as well.
Is it like the thread in your clothes? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoop! Oh, my whole sleeve came off. You know, because I pulled the damn thread.
I'm willing to go with the fact that it had something to do with Danny, and since I hate Danny, I don't care. But
Any last Danny remarks? Any last insults? Anyone?
I want to see Colleen as Iron Fist too now. Now that you said that.
Thank
You know, for me, I know this is going to sound misogynist. I'm going to put it out there.
Oh,
No, she's not very attractive, and to me, she's
dude,
not,
not cool.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Look, I'm putting my name
So you
on
say
this.
you want Misty as the Iron Fist? Because I'm good with that too.
Ooh, because she'll have a literal metal fist.
She'll have two.
No.
She'll have one Iron Fist and she'll have one Steel Fist.
You got-
great either
No.
way.
No,
I
I'm
just got
saying-
moist.
This is a serious point. You have Black Sky, okay?
Right.
You
Yes,
got
she is.
Misty.
Yes.
Okay, do I need to keep running the list? You got Claire.
I mean, I think she's cuter than Jessica Jones.
She's
but
cuter than Iron Fist.
Yes.
Never
With
mind.
no question.
Never mind.
I mean, well, I
Why?
don't.
Because they're both women.
I don't like.
Oh,
I don't
come
like
on.
this. I don't like where you were going
That's not
with
right.
this. But I will say, at least she killed one of the hands.
True story.
Because
Oh, she earned her keep.
Iron Wrist didn't do nothing.
Iron Wrist.
I know. Iron Mist.
Iron Mist.
Oh,
Yeah,
the hate
he
is real.
didn't do anything, and she killed one of the hand. And Stick killed the black dude, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
Stick
it's
killed
that
him, and then
Also, the black guy died first, but whatever.
That's
yeah,
true.
well, of course. And then she killed. So of the 5 fingers
That's
of the
racist.
hand, the 2 that are left are the ones, frankly, I think who should be left, because Gao. I mean, there was no rich ancient white woman hand in the comics that I remember. It was all Japanese.
Were they supposed to represent like each a continent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because
what they
ethnicity-
said. But you got China and Japan now,
Right.
separate continents. I
That,
guess.
that's what threw me because I was like, wait a minute, you got
You
the
have an
black dude, the
Aboriginal
white
one?
dude, the Latino dude, but then you got 2 Asians.
He was barely Latino too, and his name was Bakuda.
Bakudo.
Couldn't he have been DaCosta or something? I don't understand.
Ramirez?
They already whitewashed Bobby DaCosta. They already whitewashed Bobby DaCosta for the New Mutants thing.
Oh God, yeah, that's
That's next time.
that's horrible.
All
yeah.
right.
So, are we gonna do Inhumans? That's coming quickly.
That's what, September 1st?
I
believe
thought 2
so.
weeks.
Oh
away.
no, it's an IMAX. September
IMAX.
1st.
So you're saying
Hell
you're not
no.
gonna
But
do
the
that?
IMAX version is shorter. It's got
Oh,
less
that's right,
content.
it does.
So I'm not. I don't
We
know.
have to do Inhumans.
There's
No, we
spreading-
are, but I'm not doing the IMAX
not
version.
not the
No.
IMAX.
Yeah, we gotta do
So
the
that's
one with
the
all the
end of
minutes from
September
all
then.
the stories.
Yeah, looking at her hair
Wait, but
in
isn't
IMAX.
it only IMAX? It's not
No.
gonna be a regular.
No, it's a TV show.
No, you say when it rolled. I'm sure it's not just.
The IMAX
IMAX.
debut is like 7 minutes shorter than what they're gonna put on TV.
No, but he's saying
Ah.
you think it might be in regular theaters, not just IMAX. Is that what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
asking?
no.
No, it's only
no,
IMAX.
no, no, IMAX.
But how are they going to show it? They must have shot it both ways because
I
they're
don't
showing
know.
it on TV,
I don't know.
and
I
TVs
wasn't-
aren't IMAX.
I wasn't a
ratio.
script supervisor,
Right.
so I don't know.
Okay.
So is there's nothing before then that's nerd related?
Nothing before
that's
then.
big.
No,
No, not this big.
no.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's going to be that, and then maybe
I'll be back for Thor after that. Yeah.
Thor.
When is Runaways happening?
I don't remember.
Oh, the TV show?
Let's
Yeah,
ask the
that's
internet.
soon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's before Thor, I think.
I don't know if we would do a Nerdcast on that because we're not. That's episodic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's episodic.
So is this
It
kind of-
is
Yeah, but we can't
November.
binge
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hulu,
true.
10 episodes, November 21st.
So around
That's
the same time.
that's
as
still
Thor.
after Thor though.
But it's Hulu, so it's. Oh no, it isn't bingeable. It's
Nope.
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 They,
Not until it's done.
Nope.
Mm. I
Even
hate
with the
doing that.
CBS app, they're doing that where you cannot watch.
You can binge it.
Yeah, you have to wait each week.
Darn it. Okay.
Nerdcast 6.
Nerdcast 6.
Nerdcast 6.
Are we clear?
All right. Oh.